Hi everyone, it's Roger here from What's On at DisneyPlus.com. A quick news update for you guys on Arrested Development, Grey's Anatomy, and much more. So let's start off with talking about Arrested Development because earlier this month it was revealed that the show was going to be leaving Netflix around the world, and then it all kind of changed because it ended up getting renewed and it's staying there. Now, at the time, Arrested Development did end up shifting over onto Disney Plus here in the UK. We've got the first 3 seasons. It's a little bit more complicated with the show because seasons 4 and 5 were Netflix originals, and the first 3 seasons were also available on Hulu in the United States. However, over the weekend, Vulture has reported that Disney has done a new deal with Netflix for Arrested Development. They are now going to have exclusive access in the United States to the first 3 seasons for 3 years. It's also going to be leaving Hulu at the beginning of October. Now, there's no word yet on if this affects internationally on Disney Plus. I would suspect it doesn't because they've literally only just added it here in the UK like in the last week, so it would make a lot of sense to do that. But this also shows a massive shift of what we're seeing in the US right now with Disney looking at its content, especially from 20th Century Studios, because they've previously done deals for Modern Family. They've also recently done a deal for New Girl to share it with Peacock, really showing that they are not seem to be that interested in keeping some of these classic shows exclusively for Hulu anymore. They're just about essentially making money. They're putting out the idea that they need money more than Hulu does, and it's just a bit weird in some ways. I feel like the shine off of Hulu has gone. They're looking at doing whatever they need to, and essentially it doesn't seem to be a priority anymore. If they're starting to sell massive shows like this to other networks, they don't really deem it to be as important as it once was. It might also be, in 3 years' time, we don't know what's going to be happening in the US. By then, the deal with Comcast should be done, and either Hulu belongs to them, or it belongs to Disney, or it's been shut down, or it's been merged in with Disney Plus, or whichever way you're looking at it. The future of Hulu is all over the place, and Disney look like they're just trying to get some extra money out of those classic shows. And maybe they don't feel like that will be suitable for Disney Plus in the future. Maybe they're going to change them. Who knows? It's all very, very confusing. My main thing right now is it looks like Disney are just looking to make extra cash off of anything they possibly can just to boost up that streaming division so it doesn't look like it's losing as much money as it was. But definitely interesting. Lots of foreshadowing of just that's really a bit weird. It's so different than anything we've seen over the past 4 years really of them kind of shifting a little bit back to Netflix. Maybe it's just a one-off thing because, as I said, seasons 4 and 5 are Netflix originals and they don't want to lose it either. But yeah, things are definitely a little interesting. Hopefully we find out soon what's going on so we get a little bit more clarification. But yeah, the rule book is essentially out the window. But I'd love to know what you think. Do you think it's good for Disney to be licensing out content like Arrested Development to other platforms, or do you think they should keep hold of it? I know there's a lot of people saying, well, why don't they put it onto Disney Plus? I think the trouble is in the US, they're in a situation where Disney Plus, if they're going to go all in on general entertainment, they need to go all in. I don't think they're at that point where they can do that yet with the Hulu situation. But let me know what you think. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Moving on from there, it has been confirmed that Grey's Anatomy will be returning for a 20th season. We're currently right in the middle now of the 19th season. It's a show I have been watching. I can't believe I have been watching it since the very first episode. Yes, I am that old. And yeah, I mean, I love the show, but even I'm at that point now where it's like, is it time to let it go? Especially with Ellen Pomeroy stepping away at this season. She's only been doing half the show because she's doing another show for Hulu. Whether or not she returns for the next season, we don't yet know. The showrunner is leaving. There's going to be a new showrunner. I don't know. It's kind of a weird one. They keep bringing these characters in and out and stuff. It is a very, very popular series. Here in the UK on Disney Plus, it is constantly trending either in the top spot or the second spot. At the minute, just swapping with Mandalorian all the time. It's always in the Nielsen streaming chart in the US. It is a massive show and it really brings in a lot of viewers. And obviously it's also exclusive to Disney Plus in Australia and New Zealand. So a big original show that will keep coming to Disney Plus all of next year, which is great. I mean, I'll be honest, it's one of me and my wife, we watched that one, and also probably going to mean that Station 19 is going to be returning as well, which is kind of the spin-off one. But let me know if you're excited about more Grey's Anatomy in the comments below. Moving on from there, let's now talk about what's new on Disney Plus. Over the weekend in the United States, they got the entire third season of Secrets of Sulphur Springs, and they also got the first few episodes of a brand new show called Saturdays, and in Canada they got some new adult animation from like The Simpsons, etc. So lots of stuff to check out. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think of all this in the comments below. Remember to go check us out over at whatsonatdisneyplus.com. Like, follow, and subscribe, and I shall see you guys soon. Laters.